Hello everybody, welcome to Drive Stockton, up for auction today. We've got this Renault Clio. This is a 1.2 petrol engine, a 2013 plate vehicle. Give you a quick tour around, see exactly what it is that you're bidding on. Start on the front of the vehicle here, as you can see you've got a slight scrape there on the wheel arch. And on the bumper there, as you can see, there's a slight crack and a dent there. Just below the headlight there, there's a missing panel, however this is very easily replaceable. The front of the vehicle, the rest of the vehicle is very well maintained, showing very little to no signs of damage. Another slight scuff there, just above the wheel arch, however this is very minor, not very noticeable. We've got a few very minor stone chips on the bonnet, but as to be expected given the age of the vehicle, and the windscreen and the wipers are in fully working order. Moving around the passenger side of the vehicle, as you can see this is very well maintained, showing very little to no signs of damage on the vehicle, with no major dents or scratches. Giving you a close look here of the front panel, very well maintained as you can see. And looking at the front alloy, very little to no signs of damage, very minor scuffing on the alloy there. Looking at the doors, as you can see, again, very well maintained, showing very little to no signs of damage. On the vehicle here, as you can see, you've got your keyless entry there. And the bodywork and the paintwork are very well maintained, showing very little to no signs of damage. Moving over here to the rear alloy, as you can see, very slight scuffing there on the alloy. However, generally very well maintained and very well looked after. Moving around to the rear of the vehicle, as you can see, very well maintained. Again, showing very little to no signs of damage. Clearly very well looked after and very well loved vehicle. Moving around to the front bumper there, as you can see, you've got a very slight chip there in the paint. And the remainder of the vehicle is very well looked after and showing very little to no signs of damage on the bodywork and the paintwork. Moving on to the driver's side of the vehicle, as you can see, very well maintained. Again, showing very little to no signs of damage. Looking at the rear alloy here, as you can see, very well maintained. Very minor scuffing there on the alloy. And the paintwork and the bodywork, again, very well maintained and very well looked after. You've got your keyless entry there on the door there again. And the paintwork and the bodywork, again, very well maintained. And with a look at the front alloy there, as you can see, very well looked after, showing very little to no signs of scuffing. Moving over to the interior of the vehicle, as you can see, you've got very little to no signs of damage here on the front of the vehicle. We've got a few stains there on the seats, how the seats show no signs of tearing. And the same with the front there, very well looked after and very well maintained. As you can see there, the stereo and the manual gearbox, which are all in very working order. We'll give the vehicle a quick start up, so this is how the engine sounds. As you can see there are no warning lights in the dashboard. And that concludes this video. Thank you for watching, have a bidding. I look forward to meeting you all in collection.